You guys coming in for this? Make sure you guys are tapping in. Tag those fellow members. Help me out. Tag Indigo Artist, Meta Phantom, Slow Brody, Charles U. Farley, Hello Brooklyn, Terratops, Ice Carrie is already here. Louie was already in here. Spooky Bay, Whistle Pig, Grass Anchor, Willows, Will Ross, MZ, Anthony, SBC, TCG Bucky, UC Ventures, Benjamin, Logan Effling, Hatchat, AJ. Make sure you guys are tagging everybody. Tag, 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 tag. Uh, uh, just trying to get the giveaway. We're gonna do this on live. We'll get this going. First draw gets the first pick. Second gets second, and third gets left over with what it is. Indigo's here.
What's up, dude?
What's up? How y'all doing? We're gonna get the draw. Thank you for Indigo being stopping by here. How you doing, boss?
Absolutely, man. Love to.
You got no.
So, oh, you had a giveaway or something.
Yeah, we're doing the giveaway. So you just
Very
happen
cool.
to you waved, you tapped in. I mean, I've never tried it. We're gonna see how it goes. Good to see people either way. Indigo, welcome to the draw. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Matter of
Nice.
fact, I'm gonna use it to benefit this for the
Oh, I
people
don't know if I can
tapping
share
in.
this.
What you hear?
Let me see if
How
I
did you hear
can
about
share this.
Deadworld?
Oh, how did I hear about Deadworld
Yeah, yeah,
originally?
yeah. Yeah, how did you start following?
Interestingly enough, I saw it on Instagram, and me and Sean just kind of bumped into each other. I don't remember how we just started talking. And I just said, I was like, well, if you need another artist, I want in. And he said, yes, I was actually thinking of messaging you. And so it just happened. So it was kind of weird. He saw my art unbeknownst to me. I had been looking at his game for a while. I thought it looked really cool. And, it just kind of happened spontaneously like that.
Oh man, yeah, and that's one thing with him. Same thing. I kind of just reached out, and he was very open too. So he's getting together some great artists. As you can see, you got Indigo right here, and we're gonna see a lot of stuff coming up.
Thank
I
you.
know the excitement of going out behind it. I know Demo Edition is gonna come out, and it's on. This is
Oh,
exclusive
man.
art that has been known only to Demo
Guys,
Edition,
let me
and we're
just say,
gonna see fresh stuff from the Kickstarter and on. So we're gonna see some interesting things coming up as we go. You know, hey, we got Poncho. Welcome, welcome. We got people tapping in. Make sure we
hey,
got
let's share
power
this.
to serve. Make sure you guys are sharing it. We're gonna get the first three going on here, but in the meantime, we're talking. We're right here with Indigo. He just said how he started getting into Hello Dead World and what we're gonna see and the how the art is gonna be different from his demo exclusive only and Kickstarter. We're gonna see anything else. I mean, what else can you let them expect or anything like that? You know, that we know coming out of Dead World so far.
Yes. Um, so sorry, give me a sec. I'm sharing this, but I will say this right away. Um, guys, the artwork is going to be next level. I can tell you personally, for sure, coming from me, and all the stuff that I've seen from the other artists is just phenomenal. I mean, everybody is on their top game right now, and I mean, it's going to be something to see. So please keep following. If you haven't, if you haven't gotten into the Kickstarter yet, go check it out. It's called Dead World TCG. It's very fun. Uh, Anime grunge zombie versus vampire versus robot scenario. And like I was telling the creator Sean, I said I believe what you have created is a spaghetti western with samurais. That's what I feel like the genre is. It sort of breaks genres. It doesn't really, you can't really put it in any category because there's just so many things going on. But there are just little subsets of interesting things going on, and the artwork just keeps getting more creative. With new artwork, we create new scenarios of possibilities happening within the plot. Okay, this is a very plot driven game. That's another thing to understand about it. So you know, guys, it's gonna be a fun ride. The story is fun. You're probably gonna see a comic book adaptation at some point, um, if not more than one.
That's what I was going
And
to say. There's some goodies out there that people
there
don't
are
know.
goodies. They're just lining up, guys. We're hitting all the marks. We want to keep going. We want to keep going forward, and that means we need you guys too. I'm pointing at the screen here. All of you. We need everybody out there to tell 5 or 10 people. You know, this game's not gonna. It's not gonna grow on its own. We gotta put the word out. All it needs is for people to hear about it. Because I'm telling you, once they see it, I mean, it kind of hooks you instantly. That's how I was. I saw the art and I got real curious and I just started looking at more, and I was like, oh man, I want to get in this. And feel very
Yeah,
very lucky to have snagged a spot as an artist, because it's something I really from the get go I really wanted to get into.
I started seeing you around since my starting of Metazu, and seeing your name pop out or on the streams and whatnot. So you
Hmm.
always been around the community, or sort of say from where I started, right? So
Hmm.
with that brings, how does that feel when you start seeing people coming from those same communities onto something that you're working in? Something like
It's
Deadworld,
great.
something brand new. I know the a lot of people follow the art style because it's very unique. It's very it's a unique. Driven type of art, almost like the old Sue,
Thanks.
OG Sue almost style, but it has its own aspect of originality, original characters, original plot, original, like you were saying, the lore behind it is so crazy, right?
It's a playground of ideas. So you think about it that way, right? It's all of the artists giving a very loose tapestry of like sort of here's everything, here's the general idea, and then they're allowed to incorporate their own styles. And many times they'll be asked, "What's your take on this?" Which is really fun because then you get to see what everybody's got in their little spirit box of talent. It just jumps out at you. And he's revealed, Sean, the creator, had revealed a few things here and there, but there's a lot more, guys. There's a lot more stuff, and like I said, it's just amazing because I've seen, just from the little bit that I have seen, and I know, of course, the stuff I'm working on. Everybody's really bringing their A game, so that's what I can tell you
Yeah,
about it. It's
definitely.
exciting.
It just brings a whole new nostalgia. Me and my, what's up, Mr. Hunt? Thank you for coming in, Brandon.
Hey.
You guys are bringing in people. Mr. Hunt, if you can, start tagging people that are in here.
Yeah,
That world. Kind of hard to tag and talk to Indigo over here,
I
but
don't know if
that's
if my number is updating. Are there more than 5 people in here?
yeah. To me, it says seven, and then eight, and then nine,
Oh,
back
okay.
down to six.
Okay. I think mine isn't updating. It might be like buggy or something. But
Yeah, we
yeah,
got
we're
Chris
just
Bananas saying what's up over there. So yeah, definitely. I know even the new game style incorporating more dice element into it, and even the gameplay itself
yes,
is something I wanted to just try to get into, which is pretty cool. Kind of get your hands on and everything, and not even that, start seeing the different lore, El Nino popping out, or
love that.
Sledgehammer is me being the main character, and
Mhm.
just everything that's gonna come back behind it. The whole RPG style of it, the role playing part side of it, in a way of the ending. Getting onto the gameplay basically is what is pretty crazy. I don't know, just the new things that are coming out with the games. Pretty insane. Well, and it gives you the possibility. So what you guys are doing, being able to incorporate what you guys and the element of, the freedom of being the artist and putting it into that.
Yes. Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of reminiscent of, I want to say, like an Akira Kurosawa film. I don't know if you guys are familiar, the old samurai movies that a lot of other movies are based on. A lot of directors uh, take elements from those movies, and for instance, Star Wars. The plot of Star Wars literally came from a Kurosawa film. A lot of people don't know that. It's called The Hidden Fortress. Star Wars, the plot of Star Wars is The Hidden Fortress. So go look that movie up. And I brought that up because I see a lot of similarities there, right? You have the lone character, kind of a lone samurai, or somebody with a backstory who's trying to accomplish a goal, right? Uh, and every character is locked into some kind of personal struggle like that. So you have that going on. You have the different genres bumping into each other. You get this post-apocalyptic scenario with zombies, and then the fact that it is the world has been created more or less, but the guideline for it is very loose, so it allows artists to come in and interpret things, which is making it a lot of fun for us and just sort of test our own limits that way. So lots to see, lots to see.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, how is it working with other artists, that or grew up with, or
You
how's that
know,
going
you know what?
going
It's
into?
it's quite a thing. I worked with some of these people on Chronicles of Arcane, and we had a chance to chat a little bit here and there. Some of them I know on Whatnot. We talk a lot or whatever, and I try to reach out to the other ones as much as I can. The few of them are overseas or whatever, but I always try to find everybody follow on Instagram or whatever, because the story of the art itself is important, right? I know that people want a sense of analogous, not necessarily same style, right? But the
Mhm.
overall flavor of the game, they want it to be analogous. So some analogy
Yeah,
there. The way to establish that is to talk to people, see what they're thinking, see what, hey,
mhm.
where are you going with this? What is your take on this? What if I did a version like this? And that sometimes that happens, um, and it's just really cool to be in a group of really seasoned artists like that, um, where you can often get a quick answer on something, whether it's just style or how would you go about this, and different little scenarios that pop up. Um,
Uh-huh.
I've been illustrating for a couple years on this, of course. I mean, with another game. So I'm new to Deadworld, but so is everybody else, and that's the cool thing about it. So
Yeah,
we're all going to be more or less originators uh, as of this sub.
yeah. No, it definitely brings in the whole aspect. Of just me as a consumer or a follower, collector. Just
Mhm.
you saying that, it makes me like, damn, what else is gonna pop up? What are you guys are up to? What incorporations of the Dead World are gonna put? Like Mr. Hunt just mentioned about the horses of the
Oh,
apocalypse.
oh
The
yeah,
whole thing, a whole nostalgia
it's
from
on the
either some type of
page. Did you
war.
see it?
Yeah, I just it's crazy.
I just saw it right now, like literally a minute ago before your stream popped up.
Yeah, yeah, it's nostalgic just to see that in their interpretations, and you're like, oh man, you're gonna see this in the game, and it just goes into everything that you might be possible to bring in into this whole new world that is being built, as you say, as the artists are basically building it as you go. And we
Mhm.
don't know the style of how the Kickstarter is. I'm still waiting to get my hands on everything. But definitely a fresh start into something new,
You
especially coming from
know,
different teams or, you know, uh huh.
Oh, I was going to say there is one more thing I could say that made this a little bit easier. The experience kind of easy or sort of easy to mesh with, which was that Sean at the beginning. Uh, I assume he did this with everybody. Would just kind of say, "Hey, pick a character, something you like, whatever," and we would talk about it, and then more or less got assigned that character, right, to work on the art. Um, and what I mean by this being somewhat easier is that all of the characters are fun, right? So it's not like, you know, one is way more complex or one is just so far out of the arena of what I like or whatever that it's hard to, it's harder to pick. It's very easy range because everything, you know, gels together so well. So that that in itself made this more um, enjoyable for me as an artist to jump into because I realized like I could really take any piece of this and just love it. You know, I
Well,
would love
just
any
even the,
assignment.
I mean, just how you said, Sean's been really hands on and everything like that, and just basically being told that, yeah, well, here you go, you get to do what you want or something, gives you even that more of a, how would
It's
you
almost
say
like
it?
matching personalities with the card. You know,
Right? Yeah.
not literally, but in a sense, he kind of
Why?
did that a little bit, which I think
Why?
was a smart way to do it.
Yeah, and then
Right.
you guys add to it. You guys are adding to it the the characteristic, the tone to it, the feeling to it. Maybe a little bit of you guys, the what the character will become. It might come through the how you guys interpret it, and that gives it, or however you guys take it from there, it's gonna be crazy. Like I said, yeah, it's nice. I'm intrigued. Sean's telling me something. By the way, I know Sean's probably a little busy right
Oh,
now. He's just taking
yeah,
care of daddy duty. So, congrats to that,
absolutely.
man. But
Congratulations, Sean.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciate you for being on. For the time being. If I'm trying to add somebody else, or we can invite somebody else to the chat before
sure,
we take
sure.
a spin, or
Yeah.
anybody. If we can. If
If you
Mr.
want me
Han
to,
wants to,
if you want me to jump off and then you get another person on,
however
yeah,
it's easier. If we can add a third
sure.
person, that's cool too.
I didn't know how many you can add. I thought it was just two.
Let me try to see if Mr. Hunt is available.
See if we get him. Let's see if we get him on here.
I try to add him right now. Who else is on here that we can try? Or
See if you can get Poncho on
uh,
here. Is
yeah,
Poncho around?
see who's still online. Misfits on.
Get
See if
Misfit.
we
He's
can get
he's one
on.
of the artists.
Hey, Misfit, you're able to hop on live real quick. I mean, we would love to have you on. Yes, we're gonna do the spin and everything, but we just getting artists, people of the community, information, a little thought, food of thought about the game itself before we started off, and it just kind of worked out pretty cool, actually. Thank you again, Indigo. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Anytime, man.
Let me see, Misfit.
Hopefully we'll play this game together someday too.
Oh, definitely. I mean, as
You
soon
know?
as Sean teaches us how to play him, I'm definitely willing to try it out.
I bet you some how-to videos will pop up on YouTube pretty quick.
Oh, dude, we can do it when we try.
Yeah. We might even be the first ones to try it out. I don't know.
Misfit declined, or I think it's just one at a time. So,
Oh,
Misfit, if you're able
maybe
to.
so. Go ahead and let's see. I don't know how to get and take myself off, or is there a way? Let's see. Whoops. Oh, that was reversing the stream. Okay,
Top three buttons for top
pop
maybe.
out. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it again. Here. What? Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, here we go. Leave it.
Let's see if Misfit is able to. Sent that request. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see who else is on here. Pancho's not invitable. Serve, you're not invitable. Mr. Hunt, are you available right now? Get hop on. If not, we'll go down to the roll. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tag the next people. If you guys can't tag Deadworld, I know he's busy and stuff. We'll get to. I'm gonna start to tagging at least everybody once that we can. Poncho, just tagging everybody. For anybody that's on here that's available to hop on, just send me a message right now and I'll send you the request. Any artist while I tag this. You're good. You're good. Just tagging the people that were here, just giving them a chance, making sure I try to reach out to everybody that I can. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be there, but it would be kind of cool just to add everybody that was. Um, and if you are here already, I appreciate you, for your time and being here. Just trying to get this thing out the way pretty quick. Oh man, there you go. My tagging skills, huh? Sorry. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, X. Thank you, Mr. Hunt. Mr. Hunt, you're available to go live for a little bit. Speak on a little bit about the game and what you know. I know you have more details than I do, and obviously you're one of the first, of the main that I know of who I learned that world from. There we go. I think we're almost tagging everybody. All right, man. Here we go. Appreciate you, Indigo, again, Mr. Hunt, Louie, Misfit, Ascarius, Meta, Cool Peanut, Poncho, Sev, Miami, Suda, Art, Leandra, Cameron Moore. Yeah, I appreciate you all stopping by. Again, if you guys could talk, probably give you another invite. Hey, AJ, Ochoa, thank you for adding. Hey, Meta Phantoms, you down to talk for a little bit? You down to hop on if I send you the invite? All right, right. We're gonna invite AJ. Actually, he sent me an invite. Here we go, AJ. Now we got 14 people in the streams. There we go. Keep tagging your Dead World community. Are gonna run the live and this wheel. Man, speed getting. Here we go. More people. Grass. Here we go. We got these going on for the giveaway. We got some extra. We got it going. We're just trying to get everybody in here. Um, Anybody that's interested in sharing some thoughts, I mean, if not, I mean, Indigo, I'd love to have you back. Kind of see if anybody wants to speak about it. You know, Slewy, how about Slewy? If you want to say some words about the game, how you started, what we see about it, you know, Seb. We had Indigo as an artist coming in and speak about how it is to be working with Deadworld, how he started the art that he's waiting to see, you know, the exclusiveness to his demo edition. It's only exclusive to the art is only exclusive to the demo edition. Kickstarter has started off of May 2nd. 10 days since the Kickstarter already got funded. This within the same hour. I mean, yeah, same as me. No, somebody keeps saying, man, that was a different one. Who else is in here? Chris Bananas. I can't even invite you, famous people. Pancho, I can't invite Pancho. I can't invite Curse. I can't invite Seb. You guys are too cool for me. Anybody else that wants to speak, let me know. Uh, if not, all right, cool. So what we do, we're gonna take this off. There we go. I was getting tired. All right. I was getting kind of boring by myself. So there we go.
Oh, my back.
I'll talk to you outside.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So everybody's busy. Somebody's doing stuff.
Hey guys.
Here we go again. We're gonna whoever those are. They're just tapping in. This is Indigo Artist 7. If you guys haven't heard, he's working with Deadworld. So guys, you know, if you guys don't, make sure you guys follow him. You know, we'll be seeing a lot more from him in the Deadworld. And just speaking about the game, I mean, any questions in general to an artist, you guys are able to talk to him right now
Yeah,
and
does anybody have
see
anything they want to
what
ask?
even you other people from the community that aren't just not able to able
It's
just
it's a
to say some
balcony.
words, let us know.
Here, I'll give you a little California backdrop. Woo, look at the ocean. We go surfing, guys.
To find out we're neighbors, Indigo.
Yeah. I'm in Pacifica.
I a little bit different. So I'm from Monterey Bay, Monterey Bay.
All right. So what we were covering before is the awesome spread of talent that has jumped in to interpret the world of Dead World. Uh, and so, again, to take this point, something I see as kind of a spaghetti western, but with samurais and zombies and robots, and the way it just sort of doesn't really fit into any genre. It's sort of its own genre, right? So I always thought that was really cool, really interesting. I've been wanting to jump into it ever since I saw it, and I was really thrilled to get an invitation to jump on the art team. So you know, other artists out there, sometimes you're being noticed, and you don't realize it. So keep doing what you're doing, uh, and you never know. You never know who's observing or who's watching. So
Definitely.
it's a great,
Nah, and
great.
it's a crazy thing to see how you as a community member, same thing. Like I said, I've seen you for before, and just seeing you now on a Deadworld or even any future TCGs. I'm like, hey, I knew this guy from from back then when. So it's kind of nostalgia in itself to see the growth within the community from meeting artists like Poncho, many artists like Jates or anybody that's in there. In the future of the drawing this, is crazy itself.
Hmm.
You guys are gonna make a crazy game. It's already the lore behind it. I know Mr. Han was telling me that something happened within the last 2 nights with Jesse Knox. So now Jesse Knox is they're chasing after Jesse Knox, and but that goes to show how fast the community is growing on it. How you guys are probably looking at the last glimpse of this type of art, especially on demo edition.
It's probably
How
getting thin.
Deadworld made it
Yeah.
possible. Yeah, yeah. People, Mr. Deadworld Sean, big shout outs to him making it possible for the community he's building, out of nowhere, just taking chances on people, or not even that, just pretty educated, calculated, moves that he probably has made, and which I'm pretty sure he has, and how he's building it itself. The story that he has behind the building of the game and everything is just crazy. The what he's taking, out of his way to make this happen, and making everybody feel part of the community and building that community itself, especially with you guys. And not even that. Matter of fact, mentioning, I've seen a lot of different a grab of different people. I don't know if you see on here on the bottom. We see people from TCG, so they were from Brazilian, Portuguese,
Mhm.
Mexico. You see the
Amazing.
growth of the characters, El Nino. The whole bring of the art that it has is bringing in different pull and grab for different places. Honestly, so that's pretty big too. Me, I
Yes.
have a Mexican descent, so that bringing in stuff like that, it just goes on to bring, and then seeing El Nino art, or I don't know, just bringing in this whole different thing. I've seen it already. People that are coming in, a Spanish speaker, Chile, right there, Minani Sota from Chile. So we got Chile, Brazilian, Mexico. You got all this different, and it could be whatever different pool it is, and they have their version. This what brought me out, to was the art.
Yes.
Mr. Han started posting it. You started everybody started posting it. So, I'm in the mix, and it's just crazy to be in something like that. And I can only express the feeling as a community member or pushing the content or whatever it is, and I hope But I mean, just to be part of it, and even that way is pretty crazy.
Yeah. By my last count, I think we had a total of 18 artists. I think there's actually more now. There may be 19 or 20. I'm actually looking for the list right now because I wanted to do kind of a little shout out to everyone. AJ Ochoa, your art is really, really awesome. Jojo Seams, I've been a fan for a long, long time. Uh, I know we've got Chet Yates, we've got Kelsey Jacinto is in there.
Hmm.
Seb, as you know,
Ray of
uh,
fan.
Ray of San. We've got Tat Fink, who's a very cool talent all on his own. In fact, flip that card over real quick and
HA.
show the back. That's Tat Fink right there. Tat Fink did that art for the backing, which is I love it. It's one of my favorite card backs ever. Maybe my favorite. That really cool tattoo ink style that he kind of
Hmm.
brought.
And then we
Um,
got people from El Salvador, and I'm just being impressed. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
yes.
I don't know what it is. It's an overall concept that it brings out to a specific. Like I said, it just is captivating for some reasons. So
It's captivating for many reasons. It has
yeah.
a flavor all its own. It's got a very rich story, a kind of adventurous story. The setting of the post apocalyptic world where everything kind of really hesitates to die. It kind of stays around. Uh, and the whole instance of this idea that robots are sort of running around running amok, on these little subroutines that maybe they were on before their creators died or something. I like that idea too. um and there's a kind of a superhero aspect of it as well.
Yeah,
you know
the new art, or they're coming out of the sketch art that that you guys are doing and stuff. The superhero part of it, and a little teasers here and there, I guess. And oh man, it's just kind of crazy.
yes. um
We got
so lots of surprises are coming, lots of surprises. Everybody's working on something unique, very cool, very unique to their own style. And you know, I'm sure you know this. Sean has sort of spread the his has widened the spread of characters and depth of the story. So uh, also given us a little bit of freedom to do uh, sort of our own little visions of things, which is very, very nice to be in that situation as well.
definitely. I mean, is this what can I ask? What can I ask you? Is this the first TCG you work with, like
I've
this, or is
I've been in
this?
one other TCG, which was called Chronicles of Arcane. It's still around. Um, it is on the second major set,
Oh
which
no,
is called which is
so
called Primordial Rise. And yeah, that is the Kickstarter version that you're holding up right there,
yes, sir. I am following this one too.
which is
I'm a
set.
little bit have a little bit of everything, so
Right, right. Yeah, I'm in every set of that game except for the very first Halloween set, which was only 5 cards. So was it? I just didn't happen to be on the team right that second. I think it was probably already made. Um, but I'm in every set since then, including the
oh,
Kickstarter. I have 1 card in the Kickstarter,
oh nice.
which is the Fire Essence.
But
Pepper DeLuca. All right, there's
never,
there he is. Another great, a very famous, very awesome artist. It's I'm doing my artist shout outs if you're there and I missed you. I didn't mean to, but I want to
yeah,
make sure I say
definitely.
something if your name pops up.
Would
Um,
you let's see if he wants to jump in? I sent him an invite, but
okay.
man, it's definitely pretty cool. Now that to know that you're Chronicles of Arcane, I just started hopping on, and I know I saw some of them, so it goes into your history of getting into the, and it goes to show. I mean, I've seen you since before being a part of the community members, and amongst all these other names here, Pepper, and it just
Yeah.
kind of grows into the same category, the same people, the same type of, and maybe that's why I'm just drawn from one to the other within the same individuals and same type of community because of everybody's the interest, similar interests, you could say.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. You know?
Well,
Um,
I was a player of MetaZoo before I ever illustrated any games or anything, and just really drawn to the art style, and that we had a group in San Antonio that would get together at the LGS, and we all just became buddies, started playing tournaments regular and stuff like that. And so I never thought, hey, one day I'll be illustrating right alongside some of these people, some of these greats. And here we are. So it's pretty neat.
It's
Um,
cool you mentioned that because Medisu is the one that actually started me back into this, you know,
that's right.
collecting.
SA
Yeah,
Texas.
I just started, went to a local LGS shop. Hey, have you heard about Medisu? And that was it, And the next thing you know, like you, I started playing it before I started doing anything. And that's what the group back then. We were sponsored Monterey Casters Association.
All right.
That was
That is
part
so cool.
of. We were with, kicked it with the South Bay Casters and everybody like that. So there were some pretty cool people out there in the following. So that brought me into here, and then it just went from that to collecting TCG, being able to talk to you guys and be part of the community more than anything. To be given a chance to, you know, show you guys and be part of you guys to help promote and do all this stuff and just be part of this cool ass stuff that I just like to do, and it just becomes a hobby more than anything. And that's pretty like you. It starts from somewhere, and next thing you know, like damn, look back now, look where you at. You're drawing. I'm over here talking to an artist, and it's kind of it goes to show
Hey
where
guys,
one
how
thing.
cool is this? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but all of the artist creation spots are sold out. So congratulations to everyone that jumped in on that. What that means is in the Kickstarter uh, there was a section that was, I guess it was an add-on that you could purchase where you get a case and you get to go in there and pick off of each list. There's 6 factions total, so you could pick off of the list which artist you wanted to collaborate with, and I believe they will mostly collaborate with Sean, and then Sean will dictate to the artist like this is what they want. The artist is going to create the card for you. He's going to create the artwork, and then the people who purchase those lots are going to actually get the original artwork too. So, be able to design your own card,
Hmm.
choose your artist, and then be part of that story forever is I just thought that was extra special. So pretty cool. And I don't know if I got picked. Nobody knows yet. The artists I believe are getting picked when the Kickstarter's finalized. So I don't even think anybody knows yet. So this is another interesting little facet that Sean's always cooking up something cool
Yeah,
for
little
happening in the game.
more. How do you say more of a community builders than anything. On top of it being collectible is pretty damn cool, and that's it goes to show the how he appreciates the artist and the community itself, amongst the game that he's loving to build and helping him build it even more.
Yes.
Minani, mándale un mensaje a Sean, a Deadworld TCG, y mándale fotos, mándale tu arte y un momento se puede hacer que tú puedas ser artista. And that's me, all you artists out there that are, I mean, take a chance. Like Indigo says, there's
Yes.
people out there that are willing to give out a chance and put you out there, and you have the art and the talent, and you're gonna get noticed by the right people or the people that are willing to do the chance. And not even that, you already have a background. People are known, then there's no hurt in asking, So that's pretty cool,
There's
and
always room.
keep something like that, man.
Think about it this way: there's always room for one more, right?
Yeah.
We're always looking for the next big thing, the next awesome artist that can join us, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool. Like you guys have the artist right here. Yeah, local. You guys have. Thank you again, Indigo, for doing it. What do you think about maybe to start it off? I'm just gonna open this. This is only pack
sure.
I kept for myself. Everything else is gone. I know somebody's looking for a card that's out there, so we're gonna see if we can find it for them.
Okay.
And then if not, then just to see more of the art that's out there, and then we're gonna get to rolling on the
Misfits,
wheel.
guys, Misfit right there. He's another artist.
Another is, if
We're
you guys
gonna
don't
see
already,
some pretty cool stuff from him.
make sure you're following Misfits. Make sure you're following Indigo. Make sure you're following Poncho. Make sure you're following Pepper. Make sure you guys following everybody. All these
Chris,
amazing artists out there.
Jet, uh, JoJo Seams, um, with the Luiso art.
Luis, so
What was the other one? Anwar Jafari is another one. Um, AJ Ochoa,
John,
who's in the chat right now. Shout
Jojo,
shout out to everybody,
Reyes,
guys. If I forget your name or I just don't, it doesn't.
Ray,
I was trying to find the list that showed all of us so I could rattle them all off. Tatfink is another one, very very awesome. Um, and maybe a couple surprises, guys. Right? Maybe you'll see a couple newcomers. But you will most likely see them in a pre-version of Dead World called Dead World Rising, I believe is the name of it.
It was
That is another add-on that was unlocked a few days ago, by the way. So
done.
as we get to higher tiers, it starts to unlock more add-ons and things that you can get, and one of them is that extra set, sort of a prologue set to Dead World.
And that's the other thing. We don't know how far it is. We're still within the first week of the Kickstarter, and there's a lot of chances for stuff to happen. The more, like you guys said, this can only happen by you guys, the people that have been coming in, sharing this, and the artists themselves, the community members, the little bit that everybody does to from every streamers, Mr. Han, Indigo, you yourself, and everybody else out there that makes the outreach of the people to spread this, and we kind of see what kind of crazy other things Dead World has to go, and like I said, we're just excited for the other stuff to go in. Logan, Eflin, welcome to the stream.
Welcome
Definitely.
everybody.
And here we go, Hats Drift. You guys are all part of it. We've been talking for a minute. We got Indigo in the chat right here live with me. I'm gonna start ripping this. We're gonna go through this, and we're gonna start rolling the for your giveaways. In the meantime, take advantage, blow up the comments, ask away, ask Indigo any questions that he's able to answer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this going. We're gonna,
Yeah, pull
I appreciate
file.
it. Before we go, Indigo, thank you again. All right. I forgot who I did a vertical cut for in my whatnot stream. That was crazy. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, somebody has that pack out there. All right, guys. So we're gonna go open up this demo, and I just happen to keep this one, which is my favorite art of it. So I'll be keeping this wrapper. That's pretty dope. Yeah, drone off top. We gotta do the trick.
Oh,
And he's talking
these
about
cards
the.
are so fun.
And not even that, like if I give you guys a review right now, the cards are just fun to handle. They're sturdy. They're not, they don't feel any. I just like the quality of it. So I can tell you that off just from grabbing it. Just
And they've
the
got
art itself.
upraised foils too. That's what I like about the texture of the hollows is pretty cool.
Yep. Black borders. We're gonna rip it for the community for Dead World. Everybody tap the likes, hashtag Dead World, tag Dead World, see if he pops up. Let's see the comments when those likes blow up. Let's let's go, let's get it. First off, we got energy from Demo Edition. You know what I'm saying? Next off, we go with a drone, and from what I saw, there's two or variant arts, almost
Yes,
within the same, something like that.
I love
And
it.
the names. We'll send
And
some
large
love
Jafari.
to NR Yep,
This is a favorite
Jafari.
of mine right here, guys. Gravedigger. I love this card.
Right, it's so dope, bro. And Luis Art taking it off. Look at
It's
that crazy.
it seems almost like a shame to recreate it. Like I like this original. I would stay with the original on this one. I just love it. But if I'm asked, I'll definitely illustrate it. I just love that.
This in a
It's
hollow. This on a hollow would have been
I
crazy.
know. So many of these cards feel like they need hollows. I mean, almost pretty much all of them. You
Well,
know,
something Sean can jump up, do like a set later of favorites of hollow versions or something.
maybe we'll get promo cards at some point of all these. Or something where we can get them in hollow. I don't know.
Definitely. There's so much we don't even know what's gonna happen. I hope there's some a possibility for everything at this point, I guess. Another for Jafari, pretty dope Mega Man. You
That
got a
would be so
radar.
cool. Look at this dude with his little. He's got his little unicycle thing on. That one tire.
One
I love it.
tire. He has like so much character on him already. He
Mm.
sounds like he's just one of the funny ones in the whole game, and then I don't know. You got Robo Guard, pretty
Fun
dope.
robot designs.
That's pretty dope. The drones and Gravedigger go hard. Yes, they do, Mr. Hunt. Robot deck. Yes, this is definitely a robot deck. It has stripped.
Ooh.
You got a football wall helmet. And we got who's that?
Is it true
Item.
sometimes the hollows go with the other cards that are in the deck? I mean, in the pack.
Hmm.
Like sometimes they're all robots, or sometimes they're all vampires, or something like that.
That's what I was hearing. That some are mixed, or some are just more heavier, like towards
There's
robot. Or
Happy. What's up, buddy?
next, we got the deer, which is another good art.
Yeah, that was in the video. The little animation he made on the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I like the way he put the deer in there.
Minami, I love this. Suta, appreciate. Glad you're loving it, man. So are we. And that print is always going to be nostalgic. The demo edition that it has, to me, is just gonna get crazy,
Oh yeah.
especially exclusive art.
I am one card away from finishing the set, and I have never tried so hard to collect something. I've actually never collected a sample or demo edition of anything until now. 'Cause I felt so strongly about it that I went after it as soon as I could, or I realized I could.
Uh, Hastrif says that yes, he made them on purpose just for the demo cards, demo packs. Said it helps the gameplay on limited packs.
My first favorite card was Deep Dish Pizza. I saw the hollow and I was like, "Oh my god, this has to be like an ultra rare or something." It's not, but I thought it was when I first saw it. I just thought it was cool. Just the way it all looks gold, like a big gold bar or something with pepperonis.
It was bad breath, and everybody keeps talking about it, so we'll see.
Yes.
All right, guys, we'll just get a peek in.
He's getting a peek. Oh, that
Oh, I
end.
don't know.
Looks like a crazy border. Oh, did I see?
Jafari.
It's Jafari.
Yeah,
Okay, but that you know what? I think Jafari and Liuso are did most of the cars, didn't they? So it's not really saying too much as far as like it could still be a lot of things. Oh, okay.
yes, Sledgehammer, which is
Sledgehammer.
amazing.
Why did I think that was something else? The 70. I mean, it's pretty high health still, 70. But I don't know why I thought that was a different card. Oh,
Nice, nice. All
pretty
right,
nice.
guys, get ready for the big time, the big reveal. We're gonna write these names and we're gonna go. Basically, first two spots is first and second, and the choice goes as you get picked. First name will get first pick, second gets second pick, and the third will be left with the last of. And
Two.
again, this was voted and decided by the community and our whatnot stream when we did for Deadworld. So gave them the option. Should we give them all three or give three people the chance? And we're just going with what the people say. And again, thank you for Dead World TCG for making it possible, and all you artists for being part of it and the embracement within the community itself. So I mean, who's excited? Who's ready to go? Who wants to get going? And yeah, man, if you're not in the chat when this goes, I'm writing these names in order. I will be reaching out to you regardless of the pick. And if you weren't on the chat to pick, if the first person here is not there to pick, then we're going to obviously wait until I get confirmation from them. And then I'll reach out accordingly. But if you are on the stream, at least you're going to get to see who it is that wins. And if you are on the stream and you won, then obviously you'll know.
Good luck, everybody.
All right, guys. Here we go. Let me get a pencil ready or pen before I start all this. So I write it down. All right, guys. Good luck, guys. We're gonna go for the first stream. We're gonna do a little shuffle. That's three shuffles, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shuffles we're gonna do. And now we're gonna hit, guys, count it down from 3. And when I see one, I'll hit it.
Okay.
Go.
3, two.
And the first winner taking the first chance will be looking like Will
What?
Ross.
Will
And
Ross. Oh man.
Will Ross, are you on the chat at the
Yeah, I
moment?
saw
I
him.
thought I saw him, and I'll tag him. Tag him. See if he is on. If we can pull him in, then he can get to choose on the spot. All right, we have him written down right now. We are gonna remove him.
Oh, there he is.
Hey,
Hey,
Will
so
Ross.
Will, we got to pick. You get to make
Now
your first pick, right?
you get a first pick out of the three that are here. Obviously, you got the Phoenix. Oh, he already said TM. Up top, TM is
Ooh,
gonna go to Will. Got you. TM
sweet
18.
boy.
Look at that, baby. I'll make sure you get savage. I'll reach out to you again. I'll DM you. You send me all your details, and we'll get all this shipped to you. Okay. Thank you again. Make sure you guys tag and share when you guys get this, and share it with your
Congrats.
local. There it is. Well, Ross, thank you for being part of this giveaway.
Congrats. That's a banger. For
Here we
sure.
got TM.
For sure.
All right. All right. Now we're gonna go for the second one. Here we go. And we got Jesse Knox and the Phoenix left. All right. Now we're gonna remove Will Ross. There you go. And we're gonna go for the next one. Countdown of 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Disco.
Second winner will be obviously this will go to show. Oh, AJ.
AJ.
AJ
Wait.
Ochoa. Let's go.
Oh, the pull from the pack was Sledgehammer.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Now is AJ on the chat?
AJ, you still here?
I know he doesn't speak too
Chiller?
much English, but can we tag him? See if we can get him in here. If not, then either way, I got him written
There he is.
down.
There he is. All right.
AJ, ganaste.
You're a winner.
Congratulations. Yes, sir. He's here. Okay, AJ. Escoge uno. Choose one, AJ. Got Jesse Knox and Phoenix for the taking.
One or two.
One, Jesse, or two, Phoenix. AJ, you there? You just
I don't
pick one.
know if he knows that you're asking him. Oh,
Momento de descanso.
of
How can I translate this, AJ?
suspense.
Hey,
This the moment. He said the moment of suspense.
two. This one, AJ, and those
That looks like one to me.
one, two, right?
Oh,
Or
the
was it?
Phoenix. Okay, you're right. The Phoenix.
All right,
All right.
AJ goes to you, and
Congrats.
I this third one, which will be Jesse Knox, will go to the third draw right
Yes.
now. We'll spin this, and we'll get this going, right? All right, Phoenix goes to you. I'll be reaching out to you guys just so I get all your information and we can get this sent out, right? All right. Well, who wants to Phoenix for AJ? There we go. And third, here we go, man. Final one. We're gonna go for Jesse Knox from
See,
JoJo Siemens. All right, here we
man,
go.
these cards have to be getting scarce because I've been seeing them sell on eBay and here and there and getting traded. And it's like packs are opening. There wasn't that many of them, so
Yeah,
uh,
that packet. I wish I'd have kept it, but it's the only one I have, and I had to see what was in there, so I'm keeping everything.
yeah. Oh no, keeping it sealed is almost impossible, especially if
Yeah,
you're collecting a set.
yeah. That's probably all I have. I was pretty late in there, so I'm blessed to have that and was able to do this with Deadworld. And it's thick enough to. I'm just can't wait for Kickstarter. Either way. All right, guys. For the last one, and just before I do, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Um,
He got you, AJ.
Stopping by and giving us the time to be here for the giveaway and just building this community. Thank you, Indigo, again, and everybody on the chats and the comments who stopped by, sent a
Hey, thank
you
you to
know a
all the viewers. And
yep,
guys, remember, we're in the Kickstarter phase right now. It stops at the end of the month. So we with the funding, or I mean the funding cuts off and on June 1st. So make sure you're in there. Make sure you tell 5 or 10 people. We want this game to spread. We want to hit all our benchmarks. Because the higher the tiers go up, the more stuff it unlocks for everybody. So
yep.
uh,
And be aware, stay in the community. Make sure you follow the people that are in the chat, or, in here because we never know. There's anything can happen. Mr. Han, me, or something. We can still make something possible before the release or anything. So we're still gonna try to push this out as much as we can. But it just goes to show how less and less of the demo edition you'll be seeing, and basically everybody else will just start being the teasers that we will be following on the IG page and whatever the releases that way. And but other than that, we won't really see much. I'm seeing unless it unlocks from the Kickstarter, and then from there it'll just be we're gonna be waiting for the Kickstarter, basically. Whatever spoils from the artists and the Dead World themselves. So that'll be pretty cool.
yes. All right.
All right, guys, and here we go on for the last one. We're gonna do. Should I shuffle it a few times or just roll it as it was?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know if shuffling does anything.
Yeah. So computer. Here we go. Three, two, one. And Jesse Knox goes to.
You're killing it, Daphne. I was talking about your art earlier. What? No way. Okay, hold it. Stop. I just ordered one of those on eBay before they disappeared. So I'm gonna pass this one.
Look at that. Shout outs
I'm,
to
I'm gonna
Indigo.
pass it. This one goes back to the community. Does anyone really, really need that card for a set? Because if you do, if you're like making a collection and you're literally missing a few cards and that's one of them, I want you to tell me. Otherwise, I guess we just re-roll.
All right, re-roll. All right, guys, you hear again? Now we
I
just
I actually was interested in the other two cards, guys, but that one I just picked up, and so I was like, nah, I can't just take another one. Maybe we'll
all
have a
right.
different
We'll
person.
say this is coming from
Everyone needs
Deadworld
Jeffrey
and
Knox.
Indigo. This is coming from both of them. We'll put it this that this is shout outs to Indigo, shout outs to Deadworld. Make sure you guys are following Indigo now. Uh, yeah, man, this is courtesy of him. He's gonna pass on his win. Somebody else is gonna get the chance. So there was 4 winners. Indigo being the champ here and passing it on to another one of the community. And we're just gonna do that right now. All right. Appreciate it again, Indigo. All right.
That is a
Here we go.
favorite of mine too.
Everybody's became so far. All
So a
right.
lot. I have a
Everybody
lot of
ready?
favorites. Someone was asking me what my favorites were the other day, and I was like, the list is too long. I mean, I said 4 or 5 of them, but It's really like way more than that.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't see a way to you guys having your books saved up, ready to go out.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Three, two, one. It'll be the last spin. New winner. Compliments of Indigo Art and Deadworld. And it looks like Cool Peanut 14 taking
Peanut.
Jesse. Cool Peanut, one vote. There you go, taking to Jesse.
You got
Congratulations. Cool.
congrats.
Yeah, he was just here a minute ago. I know I saw him. And again, I appreciate everybody here stopping by again and letting me do this uh, with you guys. It's probably one of the first streams I do like this live and the host goes like this. But man, it just goes to show later on. It's something I'll try to do more artists, more community involved stuff. More than anything, thank you for the random opportunity to have you on, take some of your time of the day, Indigo. I appreciate that too,
Yeah.
and making this experience
Pleasure's
more
all
fun.
mine. My pleasure.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm done.
Oh, I was just saying the pleasure's all mine. It's not no trouble at all.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the crazy. I appreciate you guys for being part of the community and welcoming with open arms, Mr. Hunt. Everybody else in there, thank you for being good teachers and people that I went to for knowledge. And here we go. Let's keep going, and we're going on to see what else we got in the future for Dead World.
I was just going to say one final thing. Those of you that are working on sets, making your demo edition sets, lean on each other, help each other out. Sometimes you can get this close, and you just need a little boost from somebody. So take care of each other. I believe we're going to have a Discord soon, so there'll be a place for everybody to go in and talk about this stuff. I know it's kind of hard. It seems like everybody's scattered right now, but everybody's together. We're all together. We're just not
If
just
you
not
guys
not in the same spot yet, but we will.
use us, use us. If you guys need to, put it on the post and tag us, and we'll repost and help you look for a card or something. you know. In the meantime, just like I said, just be excited to see what else Dead World has in store for
It's
everybody.
gonna get bigger from here, guys, because we're hitting the higher caps now. So starts to unlock some pretty awesome stuff. Best way to get there is just get a few people involved. Any little bit you can do, that's your leg work. I'm assigning to everyone out there. Do a little bit of legwork. Just get if everybody got one person to come into the Kickstarter, it'd be huge. The difference is huge,
Yeah.
right? So, you know,
This is just
just
another
talk
thing.
about it a little bit.
Seeing stuff like this is pretty cool, and more we'll get to see that, and that's the ultimate goal, I believe. And soon enough, Discord is gonna make it that much easier to be more involved in itself. But like I said,
Mhm.
this is a game that got funded within what was it, 40 something minutes,
40
not even
minutes.
the hour, and then it's already at double that and going on to more. So it's only the fifth, not even the week. So I mean, you guys got to expect. You guys got to the end of the month, beginning of the next month, the first. To go and check it out, Kickstarter. Go to their page. I'll keep putting it up. You guys see on my page, and we'll keep blasting in the meantime. And yeah, man. Hopefully, you guys are being able to be part of it in the later on time. So it's just being optimistic and hopeful for the future, and excited more than everything.
Yes. And put a few hearts in the chat for Seaside Collectibles. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for the awesome giveaway. Thanks for the chance for everybody to, chat a little bit. And it was a lot of fun.
And likewise, I appreciate you guys. Anytime. We can't wait to the next one. See what we can get. All right. Thank you, Misfit. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. If you guys need us at any time, you guys know where to find us. Send a DM, and we'll go from there. Once again, I appreciate you guys again. Thank you, Indigo. One more time. Thank you. Deuces. Hasta luego. All right,
Thanks,
Minani.
everybody. See you soon. See you on the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye.